Welcome to Best Car Fixes. This is Muhammad Harun Idris. Please subscribe, share, and like. Today we have a Jeep Wrangler, Sahara, Cherokee, almost the same idea. And this car is 2007, 2006, 2008, 9, 10 with, I believe, what engine size? V6 engine, 3.8 liter. Here, and this car doesn't want to crank from the ignition switch. Nice car. When you put the key in the ignition, you try to crank it. Amir is here with me. Amir, try to crank it for me. From the key, nothing crank, even though the key is good. You see, the key is good, but it doesn't crank. The customer did is, he would go there, and he put a switch there, you see? You push it, start, just key. Okay, if you turn the key all the way to the cranking, like you're sending signal, and then you push the button there, the car will start quick. But if you leave it just ignition on and try to start it, it will take longer. So now crank it without turning the key. Keys, ignition is on, turn it on. Just turn it on, no start it. It's on, turn it on, or the car is running. Okay, leave it like this. Now, push the button. You see, the car is start right away. But as soon as the car starts, if your hand is still on the button there, the engine will crank and the flywheel will get some, like feedback or turning against the starter. What happened is that button was extra. Why? Because the car doesn't want to start by ignition switch. Now, we have to check and diagnose. After run a diagnose test, we found that this car, they run a wire. You see this wire? They run it from here, and it come all the way to this relay here. See, this is a wire that they did. I'm gonna take this one out because I have a relay test system. I use. Can you disconnect this for me? No, this one. Disconnect this.
The top one?
Yeah, the top one. Disconnect. Yeah. You have to hold both sides.
Oh, like this?
Hold the camera for me. Hold the camera for me. Here, don't touch it. I'm gonna touch it because here there is a button.
Okay.
Because the music, I stop it because of you. Okay, you see now here, this wire here, if I put it here, that means this line here, you see this line here on the right side, is it clear? This line from the right side here, when I put this is the starter line. That means the way they put it here, that when they push the button, it bypasses everything, the power coming directly through this wire and energize the starter wire. From here, the wire go under the intelligent power control module and it go to the starter. Okay, how the starter work? How the relay work? This relay have 4 pins. The first pin here, this is the starter wire. That means if I took a test light right now, turn the key off, Ahmed. Amir, turn the key off. If I just push power here, the engine gonna crank. Look here. Now, that's the feedback from the starter. You see? See? Turn the ignition on. You see now, ignition is on. The car is start. This is what they do. So they push the button. They push the button there in the car where you see that. It brings power here, and this power is gonna go directly to the starter. Now, if it's a good way, if the key is good, security system is good. That means the immobilizer is good. As soon as we turn the key on, the computer will send signal to this relay through this wire here. You see this wire here? You see it here? This is a wire, and this is a power. This power is coming from the intelligent power control module, and this is full power. This with the ignition, and this is full power. But this power have to go through the coil, coming out here, and go all the way to the wire. Is follow the wire harness. This is the wire. This wire here, it follows the wire harness from the under the fuse box. It will continue, and it will come all the way here through this wire here, the orange, this one, and it's go to pin number 3. I mean connector number 3. This is connector number 1, C1, C2, C3, C4. The connector number 1 is color is black. This is natural. And on the 38 pin, this is the last pin in the corner, the bottom one. This is the starter output. But in order for the starter to crank, in order for the computer to send signal outside to the relay or to the starter, it must see the feedback from the fuse through the relay and coming here. If there is no feedback from here, the engine will not crank. Turn it off. Engine will not crank. If there is no feedback, engine will not crank. So now we are going to test the continuity. I give ground here. This is ground. Now let us try to give you a complete test for this one. Okay. Now I'm gonna disconnect this one here, and I will make it easy for you. You see, this is a relay test output. It show you. You see, like some relay have 4, some relay has 5 pin, but don't worry about it. This one is empty, so we're gonna deal with 2 power, ignition power, full power, and startup output, and this is computer signal. So I'm gonna push this one here. I'm gonna push this one here. Now, what do you need to know here? This is the same input that you see if you take this one out. I just make extension, and those are the wire from left and right to make it easy for us to understand how does it work. Now I can put the relay. If you want, you can put the relay, but before you put the relay, let me show you. This is full power and this is full power. That means this pin here is this, and this pin here is this. Full power. Okay, let me show you now. Now ignition is on. See here, this is full power. Ignition is off, nothing here. Turn the ignition on. Turn the key on, Amir. You see, after I turn the key on, you see I have 12. Turn it. Turn the key on. You see here, I have 12. I have 12 volt here. So that means this connector here must be 12 volt full all time, and this is with ignition on. And this one here, anytime the car start, it's not gonna crank again. It will shut it down. Amir, turn the key on and off. Amir, turn the key on. On. You see, on. I have power all time as long as the ignition is on. But sometimes when the car start, this may be get disconnected. The computer will not send power again, so you can restart it again while the car is running. Okay, now I have power here. I have power here. This one here is this. You see this? This is the starter output. If I push it, the car will start. Look, crank. This is the starter. This one here is command from the computer, but the computer will not send the command unless you have to sense the 12 volt. No matter what you do, if the computer does not sense the 12 volt power, it will not crank. So let me show you that. I'm gonna put this one as it is before. This wire coming from push button manually. Right now, look here. I have power here. Turn the key on, Amir. Key on and off. No, it's starting. You don't have to start. You see here? Just on. Just key on, Amir. Maybe this have to go inside. Good. Turn the key on. No, don't start. Just the key on. Just the key on. Key off, on again. This place here, I'm supposed to get power here. Okay? Maybe because he did not see the signal from the first time coming out here and go to the starter, there will be nothing there. So let me show you something. What happened is, I'm gonna put this wire here. This is from that continuity because we don't have continuity here. So I'm gonna put this one here. Amir, start it. Turn it off. Start again. Yeah. That was the starter, right? Not push button, right? Huh? With the key? Okay, let me take it out. Start it again. Turn it off. Start. That's with the key? Huh? Turn it off again. Start with the key. You see now, I believe. Turn it off. Okay, start it. You see, like now, start, when we push it, we play with it, start getting the signal to the starter and start. Okay, turn it off. Start it again. You see now, you don't use the push button, right? Are you using the push button?
Only the key.
Okay, start it again. Again, go. Okay, now while we are playing with it here, it look like start working, and the reason it look like not could be from under here, or it could be also from the pins inside there. They are no good. After we put this one here, it start working. Let me take it out. Start it now. Start. No way, right? Okay. Let me put it back. I put this one. Go. Nothing. Again. Nothing. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Nothing. Off. Start again. Okay, look like we have a problem in here. In this place here, we have a problem because this is very long. Maybe it's go very deep and make the contact. I'm gonna try it one more. Okay, turn it off. You see, these pins are very long and it's go deeps. Go again. You see? Turn it off. Again. Go. You see? Okay. The problem is that either the pins here are no good, it's not the continuity. So the pin that's coming from there all the way go under and come out here, we have an issue. That means this piece here have a problem. Either we have to get a complete one new, we change it and we have no problem at all, or we have to put a bypass from under to here. And I believe it's not from under that is bad, it look like from inside here, connection or anything. The quick repair for it is to, the same way they do this one, you're gonna stop this and have a wire from here to the relay pin. That's not professional. And this module here is already 6 to 7, 10 years old. You don't need the customer drive, go somewhere in the middle of nowhere and the car shut off on you. So we're gonna order this one, we put it in, we program it, not a use, get a brand new, at least you have a peace of mind down the road. Please subscribe, share and like, and see you in another video. This is Muhammad Harun Idris.